For 2 decades, this monument has stood tall, honoring the flight of enslaved black people to freedom in Canada. A young girl looking back across the river, depicting her desire to return to the U.S. after the abolition of slavery. But if you look close enough, you can get a glimpse of the monument's second half. It's a cross-border sculpture showing the refugees' arrival into Canada and their overwhelming emotion upon encountering freedom. The man behind the sculpture? Ed Dwight, a former Air Force pilot. He loved art as a child, but his father had other plans.
And I said I was going to be an artist, and so no, he says, no, you're not. You're going to engineering school.
But Dwight made the best of it, graduating with distinction in 1957.
I stayed in the military. I excelled, got an incredible amount of flying time. And I finished my degree in aeronautical engineering, cum laude. And so as a result, I got chosen by the President Kennedy, to be this America's first black astronaut.
That's right, America's first black astronaut. But it never happened.
Once that announcement was made, my picture was plastered all over magazine covers and newspapers all over the world. Despite
concerns from his fellow astronauts for his small stature, everything seemed to be going well until
John Fitzgerald Kennedy, 35th President of the United States of America, was shot in the head while he rode through the streets of Dallas, Texas, early this afternoon.
Kennedy had been Dwight's mentor in his journey to space. Not the case for Kennedy's successor.
President Johnson had to make a decision as to whether I was going to be his black astronaut. He needed a taller, blacker candidate than me. I was Catholic, which meant I didn't go to a black church, and it went through all of these iterations that said that I could not be President Johnson's astronaut guy.
Dwight would later leave the military, his dreams of going to space dashed. But as one door closes, another opens.
Our first black lieutenant governor here in Colorado called me into his office and asked me if I would do a sculpture of him.
That was the start. He's made more than 100 memorial sculptures since, commemorating the contributions of black people across the U.S.
I became a storyteller more than I became a sculptor.
And during this pandemic, which has separated Windsor and Detroit like never before, this monument stands tall as a way to connect, as a way to remember. Sanjay, Maru, CBC News, Windsor.